Well, we're 4 days into daylight saving time. Have you adjusted yet? Experts say changing the clocks twice a year can actually take a serious toll on our health.
Well, each year the American Academy of Sleep Medicine sends out tips to ease us into the time change. This year, though, it's also recommending an end to daylight saving time, citing evidence of increased health problems, hospital admissions, medical errors, even car accidents. So joining us to discuss this topic is Dr. Brian Talleur. He's the Regional Chief Medical Officer at Pinnacle Treatment Centers.
Dr. Talleur, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it. You know, losing an hour of sleep may not seem like much, but really, how does this impact our health?
Yes, it doesn't seem like much, but it adds up over time. When we're sleeping, there are many biological processes that are going on. Our nerves are communicating, we're making new memories. There's a certain part of our sleep called rapid eye movement sleep, and that's where we solidify some of the memories throughout the day. Deep sleep is very important because growth hormone is secreted. And also, if you're not getting enough sleep, your body's secreting cortisol. In addition to that, so those hormones that are also affected. And so we know that hormones, a decrease in cognitive ability, that can all predispose us to mental health problems.
Right. And I know I can definitely feel it, but the time change is especially tough on children, is what we know. How so, doctor?
Yes, it is. They found higher rates of depression, anxiety, even suicidal thoughts for children that are sleep deprived. They're not getting enough sleep. Also, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is increased. So children are definitely affected by it just as much as we are.
Yeah, and just following up on that, a lack of sleep, it could put any of us in a bad mood. So how is mental health related to sleep?
Well, as I said before, your brain is undergoing many different biological processes. Your nerves are communicating. You're creating new memories. Increased cortisol, which is associated with lack of sleep, has been also associated with depression and anxiety. Even though cortisol is a stress hormone, it's a long-term stress hormone. It's the hormone that causes the skin underneath your eyes to get thinner, to where the common term is having bags under your eyes. So more sleep allows your body to decrease cortisol. It also, more sleep increases growth hormone. Growth hormone is very important for repairing many different processes, many different things in your body, including balancing out the neurochemicals in your brain.
Yeah, and I know I definitely feel like I lost that hour because you wake up and suddenly you're an hour ahead then. So how many hours of sleep should an average adult get, and kids?
Well, an average adult should get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's ideal. And children, depending on the age, it's usually about 12 hours or so of sleep.
Well,
that'd be nice.
That would be nice. And what I learned here, if I sleep as much as a sloth, the bags that are my eyes are going to go away. That's what I learned out of this whole message with the doctor, right? Yeah.
Less makeup then.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Brian Talleur, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. I think we all learned a lot from that.
We did. And you know what? He's in Hawaii right now. No daylight saving time. No.
Oh, lucky you.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
I just want to mention, the way you can prepare for daylight savings is start getting your children to bed maybe 10 to 15 minutes earlier every day, the week before daylight savings. Our internal clocks are in our brains, which is controlled by melatonin. They are reset by light. So if you wake up in the morning, you expose your eyes to the light, that could really help reset your internal clock. And the opposite of that, if you're on devices late at night, which we all have a hard time with because we have so many different devices, that can reset your clock in a bad way. So that will keep you awake at night because now your body sees that light and it thinks that it's morning time. So, exercise, weightlifting is great early in the morning, waking up early, exposing your eyes to the light, having good sleep hygiene, avoiding alcohol. Some people feel that alcohol helps them sleep. It can be quite the contrary because it can cause obstructive sleep apnea. And then if you're drinking often and then you stop drinking, that might make you stay up more. So.
All good advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks again. We appreciate it.